Renny be like, huh?
You didn't feel right, huh? Without them headphones.
Nope. Oh,
We're used to them.
Yeah, we're rusty, bro. We back, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Too long.
It's been like a
Too
month.
Yeah, it's about. We're gonna take a break this weekend. We're gonna take a break next weekend. we just
It took like a 2-month break.
Yeah, something like that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the High Hanging Fruit Podcast. It's your boy Freddie on Focus.
Jennifer Lynn.
Dee Dee.
And we got a special guest with us today. Introduce yourself, sir.
It's your boy Renny. What's up?
Well, we got Renny in the building with us, man. Yeah, he's cool cat, man. I've been chilling with him for the past 10 minutes, and he's been all right. He's been all right. He ain't like a regular Hollywood cats, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel a good vibe off him. Not no Hollywood shit, no, not trying to be too cool and shit. And he is what he is on IG and shit, like social media and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, Renny, what you been up to since you've been in Orlando?
Since I've been in Orlando, shit, I really just landed this morning, so nothing much, nothing really heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been up to some sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you got any plans? No, nothing.
Nah,
At the beach? No.
not really. It's because the way the flights was set up, right? I'm out the next day, so like I said, the sun was dope today.
Oh.
Wow, so you're leaving tomorrow.
You leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, you out of
Wow.
here. Jeez,
Yeah.
you're not here. You ready out of
I'm not
here.
even here. I'm not even here. Yeah.
Jesus.
Teleported.
Wow, that's crazy. You should stay a little bit longer. Jesus, take it. Well, you got work to do when you get home?
You said what?
You still got work to do when you get back home?
Well, it's work all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
I hear you. Oh, you still live by the way about New York, right?
Yeah, New York.
Where you from?
I'm from Queens.
Oh, Queens. I used to
Yeah.
live in St. Albans for a little while.
Oh, okay,
My little travels, Jamaica, Queens, a little
yeah,
around the way.
I'm from Hollis.
Okay.
So I know. Yeah, I know those parts.
Yeah. I've been here, Dominican Republic, everywhere.
Yeah, DR. I've been in Punta Cana.
Okay. How was
so
that?
far? That was very, 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 very
nice.
nice.
We'll leave it at that. Nah, DR's a vibe, man.
Yeah.
She's very.
I left. I was in DR 2-3 weeks ago, and that was a cool vibe. I made sure, because normally I go out there for work, but I was out there, and it was chilling. My uncle is getting a wife. He has a wife. He's about to marry out there. He a little joint.
He's
so
getting a wife?
Yeah.
He said he's getting a wife.
Yeah.
Saying it like it's a
Pause.
shirt.
Scratch that off. So what do you got? Immigration's going to be like, we
Yeah.
have questions for you.
We have some questions. We heard a podcast with your nephew and got a
Say it
wife.
like it's a car. Like
Yeah.
getting a wife.
Yeah, he got a little joint over there. He's trying to the 90 Day Fiance type of vibe. You already know, it's a vibe. So I'm in the middle of these dates, like trying to translate. I'm like, yo,
gosh.
awkward.
Wait, but he speaks Spanish. I'm confused.
He speaks Puerto Rican Spanish.
It's the same thing.
No, it's like
Not really.
no, it's when you're third, fourth generation Puerto Rican, you tend to lose the same as me. I lose it too. But you lose the Spanish. You understand it, but you don't understand it. You understand it? It's a different
Look, it
vibe.
took me a while to understand. You guys talk, Puerto Rican sometimes. Like,
Talk Puerto Rican. What does that even mean?
we have different dialects. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say that.
I would say I talk more on my Dominican side,
Yeah.
but that's more the way I'd speak when I'm especially when I get a couple drinks in me, like you hear the dialect is mad Dominican. Like, yeah, it's out there. But Renny, you out here,
I'm here, man. I'm out here.
man. You have any comedy shows coming up and like that? You need to come out to Orlando, hit the
Yeah,
improv or something, man.
Well, it's not
Yeah,
the improv anymore.
I've done
it's
Orlando
something else.
before, actually. I think probably twice. But yeah, I've done the improv out here. But as far as the future goes, definitely got some dates coming up. But it might be along with like a few other cats too. That's actually like pretty hot as well. So it might be like a joint thing. I'll be doing in a few. So
Fire,
we're
fire.
just still in discussion right now.
No, five. We should definitely discuss that. I know some people in now it used to be called improv. I think it's called Funny Bones now.
Mm-hmm.
We should definitely talk. I got some people in there, managers and stuff. We should definitely
Dope.
get something together. That'd be
Oh,
fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Do some. You into short films?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get into you and get you in clarity on the short film, man.
Oh yeah.
We should write something up and do something, man.
Make it a banger though.
Yeah, yeah. It gotta be
only
fire.
bangers. That's all I want. Here on out. Here on out. I just only anything it is, just a banger.
It got to be undeniable. It got to be some.
Yes.
It's got to be some fire.
You can't keep scrolling.
Nah.
No, you can't keep scrolling past that.
No, I seen a couple like little short films you did. It was pretty dope on your. I like the. Who films your stuff, by the way?
Well, but besides me, I got my guy Nico. He's been like filming a lot of my stuff.
I keep
short
hearing
stuff.
this Nico name. It's probably I don't know.
Yeah, he's from LA.
Okay.
And we met like 8 years ago. Ever since then, a lot of stuff that's out there is from him.
Yeah, I seen you do the it was like a baby, and you was like and the lady she was hitting you with the Spanish that you don't even speak Spanish.
Oh
yeah, that was funny. I like I like the style, the way they shot it. It was really dope. Little urban joints. Yeah.
Right.
He's
Right.
like, mommy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all. I want to do a comedy that's like urban like that, like where it's our world. You know what I'm saying? Like Washington Heights type vibe, Queens, Brooklyn, like our vibe. Like remember the movie like I Like It Like That back in the day?
Damn.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
like the real urban Spanish black movie. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm really into. But filmed well, not looking ghetto and choppy.
Nah.
Filmed well,
Quality.
great color grading, great color correction, like done well. That's what I'm really into. But let me stop getting into my film nerdy bag, man, with you, man. All right.
So Renny, what got you into wanting to do comedy or skits? So how did you start your journey?
I kind of really fell into it, I would say, as far as the comedy part, because I initially was doing sketches online, right? So sketches on Instagram and stuff like that. And the whole point of that was to make that a vehicle into the TV film industry, right? So what I started doing was creating stuff on my own. And then slowly but surely, it led to other things down the line that was at a higher scale, higher capacity. And the bigger league, you know. So getting more into that sector.
Did you study like arts and entertainment, like in the early days?
Yes. So I actually went to school for a bachelor's in theater at first too. So it's kind of crazy because I was studying theater and creating the content at the same time outside of college. So I was simultaneously doing both of them, and they was rubbing off on each other as well as a plus. So I was studying acting, and specifically theater acting, which a lot of the greats came from specifically. Like, you know, film is one thing, but like, you know, when you talk about Denzel, Sidney Poitier, you know, these guys, they were live in front of people, like giving emotion. So that's a different beast. You know, you can't call cut in front of an audience of people. Which makes it so different.
That kind of sharpens your sword then.
Oh, that definitely sharpens your sword, for sure. Even Viola Davis, we go on and on. But I was doing that at the same time, so they ended up rubbing off on each other.
Beginnings, like what was your first saying hit you like kind of like the bug where it's just like, oh, this is what I need to be doing.
Like your calling, like this is what I.
Yeah.
I mean, when I started getting posted by celebrities and stuff.
Was that immediately? Like, what led up to that? What was the journey like?
Yeah, so initially I started doing it around the ending of 12th grade, high school, going into college. And next thing you know, shortly after that, I would say like a few months into freshman year, or a few months into sophomore year probably actually, that I ran into Shiggy. So I ran into Shiggy, right? And he's also funny cat from Queens. But at the time, Shiggy had like, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers. And I ended up like bumping into him here and there in the neighborhood or whatever, you know. And then one day he was like, yo, he saw me post something on my gram. He was like, yo, send me that. I got to post that right now. Send me that.
Oh, it's fine.
I was like, what? He was like, yo, I got to post that right now. I was like, all right, bet. I went to the video, edited first, put my @name in it. Then I sent it to him.
Smart move.
Smart. That was the fucking icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent it to him. He posted it. Like from 8,000 followers to like 50K that week.
Wow.
From that week to the next week, 100K, 200, 400, 500. Man, it blows my mind every time I talk about this shit, because it's like the modern day of blowing up, man. Like, it's not even traditional, this type of thing. This is not traditional.
Yeah.
This is not.
The stars align.
Yeah, this is like new age blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And to experience that, you could only tell people how it feels. You can't really tell them how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, who was it? I think it was Diddy was one of the first people to post me. So he reposted me. And then Odell Beckham. And then Kevin Hart. And then Rihanna. Then Chris Brown. And then Drake followed me. Then Drake invites me to concerts and shit. And it's...
Wow.
And I'm like 21. I'm like 2021. Right now I'm 29. Like, I'm like 2021 and my head is spinning. My head is spinning, bro.
It's going so fast, but
it's going so fast.
You don't even get time to like enjoy it.
I can't even pee.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
So you getting that fame so fast, just getting those followers, so so did that go to your head? Did that change your way of treating others, or did it change question your faith in any way?
So no, because I was in the midst of it's just funny how everything happens, because God is interesting too, but I was in the midst of really like being the head of my family at that point. Real talk. So I'm the oldest of 4, by the way. And single mother household and stuff like that as well. So nothing else mattered but the work. Like, not even emotion. I was just ready to dominate and just get to it. That's all that was on my mind. That's all I cared about. Producing content, putting it out, creating it from the heart, and just continuously doing that.
So you were just riding the wave all the way through, like as it came?
The whole thing, yeah. Riding the wave and writing the wave.
I like that.
Was there anything that came to you that you just said no to, or you just went for it regardless of what?
Like I said no to, as far as like
the type of, like, let's say they wanted you to appear in a skit that maybe was against your beliefs,
right. Well, no. Well, there was meetings I had for certain opportunities with certain companies that I didn't feel like I was well represented by. Ideas that I didn't feel well represented by, that I didn't conform to, or I said no to along the way. So yeah, those things did happen.
So did you do that because it didn't meet your values? Like,
well, it didn't match with my image and my brand.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything, I'm like, that's one of the things I'm big on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If anything.
So how did you manage to like stay grounded and like stay true to yourself with all that, with all the pressure?
Well, yeah, like I said, like there's no, and I'll speak for myself again, there's no type of option. There's no option. I don't leave myself any option. It's just, we have to complete this and we have to execute it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's just how
I've
grown to think.
Did that ever like take a toll on you emotionally? I think that's what Didi was kind of
not at all, because I believe that's what a man does. Like I believe, honestly, initially, that's what we're supposed to do as men. That's what it is.
Don't be fucking.
It's hard to it's hard to hear sometimes.
You're gonna meet to that point where it feels like I can't do this no more. You have to break through that.
Yeah, no, it becomes like I have to.
Yeah.
There's no nothing else.
But you're human. So, I mean, obviously we're not machines. Men aren't machines. So you have emotions. And you're Pisces, aren't you? Did a little digging. We always ask everybody.
Who's she been talking to?
Yo, who sent you, yo?
I feel touched.
Be real.
Nah.
Be real.
I had a question back to where
yeah,
you said that you would like not accept some jobs or work for different companies. Did that affect you in any way for getting any future jobs or getting offers? Because I know like in the acting business or even in the singing they would blackball you, or is it blacklist you? Sorry.
No, not at all, because it's different now when you have your own platform and you have your own audience that follows you regardless of any third party. Yeah, there's no like middleman or anything like that. It's just you and the audience now. This is what we're here. This was where we're at now in the entertainment business.
I've noticed there's been a lot of change, like in social media, the algorithms. What you got on like in the early days? Would you say it's like kind of different now? What would you say for the person like trying to get on now with like 100 followers?
Man, I feel like you really have to be you and really dig into what that is, man, because it's a lot of people that feel they are a content creator or they are funny or whatever the case may be, but are you sticking out? Can I tell you apart? Is there a difference?
You got that je ne sais quoi. What is it? Je ne sais quoi.
Right.
Yeah.
All of that. That it, the genesis, all of that. Yes.
You have to have that it.
In fact, like, cause there's a lot of people out there. They just grab a camera, and a lot of people that shouldn't be on these mics.
I'm telling you, we could go there. We could go there. And I wanted to go back to what she said.
Go ahead. What was it?
Yeah, and like with the emotions and stuff like that you mentioned, I would say even when things kind of got highly emotional for me, or I felt like it was a lot going on, there's still God. So like I still had that prayer routine locked in, and I spoke to him, and I was very disciplined in that way, which also helped me with that part.
Great. Love that. You have to have God. That's definitely a pushing factor.
Facts.
So.
Besides God's, is there any other exercises, kind of like not saying physically, but just mentally, that would help you get through those things in life? Do you have any type of
other outlets?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been getting into meditation a lot lately too. I've been getting into meditation and yoga, even reading more. Yeah, reading more, and even more podcasts. But all of those things been helping as well.
Yeah. I've been noticing I've been reading a lot more, and my speech has been a little bit better. Like but when we first started this podcast, I was like, "Yo, I sound like a fucking retard. Why do I sound like that?" And like, why I'm not into I'm not intellectually saying what I want to say. I would just blurt anything. And reading helped me stay calm and know what I gotta say. And, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Reading does do that for me.
It does,
and it calms me down. Brings my blood pressure down because I got high blood pressure.
You gotta calmate.
That's what you were saying, calmate in the video. Mami, calmate.
We're talking about outlets, and obviously you mentioned that God was like a major driving factor for you. Did he or what other outlets played a part in you being able to like navigate criticism and like harsh feedback? Did that ever get to you?
The thing is, I'm just also blessed enough for like not to have that much criticism, or it didn't show as much because there was so much love that overflowed that throughout my journey.
So you felt more supported than
I was more supported than anything.
Yeah, I don't really see you getting a lot of hate.
Nah, man. God. Even at shows, it's a lot of positive energy. People like, the venue staff and managers, like, you bring in great crowds, and that's what they say, and like that's what you feel.
You could kind of say because you live by your values, and you choose and pick what roles you're gonna take, or even the type of comedy you do. it wouldn't attract like a negative audience really too. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's what you. This is real. What you put out, you're gonna attract. That's a real. This is real
Facts.
things, and that happened to be what I attracted. You know, and you can see like, and there's other people that attract different kind of crowds at they shows.
Crafting comedy and like your creative process. How do you do that? Like, have you always been like the funny guy? Like it just came naturally, or is it something like you worked on?
Yeah, no, I've always been naturally funny, but excuse me, but I started to play around with stuff. I started to experiment with different things. That's how I came about with my own style. Yeah, I just kept trying and trying and trying, like different things, you know.
Were you like the class clown or not?
Not the class clown, but I was vibrant, and and you know, and I was ladies man, you know what I mean?
When
and
you,
like
when you stepped in the room, it was like,
you know, it's time to vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was your first like live comedy performance like? Was there like heavy preparation? Were you nervous? Like...
I was nervous as shit for my first show, bro. Oh yeah, I was nervous as shit, and I sold it out, but I was nervous.
Did you bomb?
And nah,
tell us about it. I want to know.
They wasn't gonna let me. Huh?
For people who haven't like seen your first performance, what was it like?
Yeah, so like what happened was, I prepared a lot for it too. I was nervous, sold it out, and I did it anyway, even though I was nervous, you know. And I found a lot about. I found out a lot about myself as a performer on stage as well that night, and that was the beginning of stand up.
Have you ever bombed before though?
You have to bomb. I feel like you have to bomb to really level yourself out with the ego stuff too. Like you have, like as a comic on stand up, you have to bomb, you know. And I think two times I bombed.
They say
maybe two. Yeah.
They say even Chappelle bombs even today.
Yeah, Chappelle.
Today.
Yeah, you have to like level yourself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on, you can't like, not you can't, but like every city, whop, hitting it. You know, like you gotta have some type of balance out. You know, like some type of thing to work on to show you that you can improve here and get even better. So like work on that and get even better now.
Would you say like where would you say is the best place to be like for as far as like a comedian, like stand up? Would you say, everybody always says like New York is the place where you need to be? Do you agree with that, or you?
Yeah. As far as you need to be, yeah, New York. If you're building yourself and like getting on stage and all of that, New York is the mecca. Like in the city alone, is thousands of comedy clubs. I feel, you know, that's the mecca.
New York ain't easy either. That really sharp.
It isn't, but it isn't. But if you get strong enough, you're great.
So it's definitely a good place where you can sharpen your sword. L.A. No, Florida.
L.A. Yeah, like L.A. I feel you would have to have
connections.
Yes, L.A. is like a very connection, clicky kind of vibe. So you know you gotta, so you gotta have that set up before you go into there, or go and build it there or something.
See, I was gonna do that, and I'm planning to go to LA, and everybody's telling me don't check in, don't try to get in with cliques and stuff like that. And I was like, so now I don't even know what to do now.
well, cliques is one thing, but then going straight to the club and like straight to the or wherever your business is, you know, wherever your market is, going there,
straight for business,
going straight to the market and just head on one-on-one, who's who, what's what, you know what I mean? It don't have to be click, but it could be you on that mission. Yeah.
Did you ever get any feedback from like other comedians, like anyone that you may looked up to, or?
Yes, definitely. I got feedback from Godfrey, Craig Robinson. I remember I was with Kevin Hart one time when one of the first times I met Kevin, and that was before I even did stand up. He was like, "Yo, you do stand up yet?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "Oh, you scared?" I was like, what? I was like, what? He was like, nah, you scared. You scared. You scared. I was like, nah, I'm not scared. I'm just like preparing. He's like, nah, you scared. But yeah, that's one of the things too that made me just like, yo, fuck that, man. I'm in this. I'm in here.
Did any of them give you like a piece of advice or something that you hold on to that like kind of motivates you or like keeps you grounded in your career?
Well, yeah. Well, I would say Godfrey told me one time. He was like, it really takes like 10 years for you to get anywhere with this stand-up stuff on stage as far as your material. He said, yeah, there's like, it takes a while to get great, to get good even. Yeah, so don't be in no rush. You know what I'm saying?
How do you do navigate, like, let's say, because you know that we have a sensitive sort of like generation nowadays.
Where everybody's easily offended.
How do
want
you
to cancel you?
Yeah, ready to cancel you. How do you navigate through that? Like,
I feel like there's a way you say stuff. It's not what you say, right? You hear
How
people
you
say
say
that.
it.
It's how you say it. And I've been great at doing that without even intentionally wanting to do that. So that's just how I go about creating stuff. Like
fan engagement, like as far as that goes, like have you ever had like crazy fans? Like do you ever have a crazy story or anything like that? Like crazy fans or anything like that?
Nah, not really. Everybody's pretty cool. Everybody's pretty cool. I just never expected to like sign a titty at a show, but like everything's everything is cool. You know what I mean?
That's been your weirdest encounter
at a stand-up show.
They asked you to
The weirdest encounter? Yeah, nah. But well, yeah, I don't have anything weird though. Outside of nothing.
Titties, I mean.
Titties ain't even weird. So like, I don't have anything weird really. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, not that I could recall right now. No.
He's gonna think of something later and be like, "Oh my god,
like,
I remember one
shit.
time."
I remember they were trying to tickle my toes after that show.
What role do your fans have in like kind of you with your comedy? Do they have anything to do with it? Because I know you say you try certain things. Do you wait for them to? You ready for the he ha's, or do you kind of just do your own thing, like, and it just lands?
Oh, as far as digitally or in live?
I think he's asking
both.
like, how do you like read the room, like, and like react or respond to your audience? Like, obviously, depending where you're like performing, what you're doing, the crowd's gonna be different. So
yeah, they are. But I just go in and do me. You can't really like that. That doesn't help me at all to think about
like the energy.
what if or whatever. I just come to give you what you came and paid to see and what you already saw before you paid. You know, which is like all connected. Like everything that you may have seen, that's me. So that's what I'm coming to the show with.
So that would be advice that you would give to like a freshman comedian that's like, don't be too swayed by the crowd.
Nah,
like,
don't be too swayed by the crowd. Yeah, you gotta tell the crowd where we're going. Like, you lead the crowd.
You ever got a heckler like while you was on?
Here and there, not nothing crazy though.
You know how to handle them, like
I know. I know how to handle a heckler. I would feel by now.
Sometimes
but like nothing crazy.
Sometimes the heckler helps the show. Sometimes depending on the comedian.
Yeah,
the way he turns it, like
especially if like you get on them. You know what I'm saying? If I get on your ass, then it's even gonna be funnier.
You ever had a heckler like get you tight, take you out of your zone? No,
nah, you can't allow that. No, because I got the mic. You don't have the mic. That's number one.
Do you have like a deeper connect, like a deeper way to connect to your fans, to your instead of just making them laugh, or like do you have like instead of just like what you said, to go by what the crowd is like reacting to, but do you?
Yeah, we even do like Q&As. Like, we talk to the crowd after the show, and like we have like a whole it's like probably like a little podcast kind of like at the end where we talk to them and like, we see who's going on with this couple. What's up with y'all? Or like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Did y'all enjoy it? Like, yeah.
Like a mixer.
Like,
that's
it's like a little nightcap.
Fire.
That's cool.
We should have one when we get out of here, bro. Do something.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hit up a bar.
I want to know though, like, what was your experience like on Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, so Wild 'N Out was interesting because Wild 'N Out, actually, I told you I started everything in college, creating and stuff, and then by the time I graduated, Wild 'N Out came shortly after graduation, actually, from college. And yeah, so with that, I didn't even know much about the show before I got accepted. That's the thing.
Really?
So I learned on the fly with Wild 'N Out. Yeah. You know, and then
that's kind of how the show is, dude. It's all improv. So.
Yeah. So like that's so I'm learning outside of that as well. So it's like it's all improv, but then I'm learning the show too and how that goes by itself.
Is the improv live? Like when it's live, or do you guys?
Yeah, it's live.
Like just on the fly, you guys.
Yes, it's on the spot.
Wow.
You know what show you would be really good on? Curb Enthusiasm.
Yo, it's so funny. Yes, shit like that. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm, SNL. Yeah. That's more my lane.
Yeah.
That's more my lane.
I can see you on SNL for sure.
Yeah. See, speaking into existence.
Yeah.
It will happen.
Larry David, if you watch it,
you know what I'm talking about?
Right here.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I think it's his last season too, man. But I'm pretty sure he's producing something else.
Yeah,
that guy can't get up.
It's a little different, and it's a lot of competition on that. As far as Wild 'N Out, a lot of competition going on too. And it gets clicky and stuff. So
really?
It's like a little high school.
Really?
So
like
it's
behind
like
the scenes?
Is it like is not what you know is who you know type of thing too?
No. More so just clicky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you have your favorites, group favorites.
I guess that one group stays to themselves like we're gonna say this, we're gonna say that, and then you kind of like to the side. Everybody got their thing they're doing. Yeah. How about do this and you walk in and you do this and you kind of left to the side, like just I get that type of
especially
vibe.
If you're new.
Yeah, he's not gonna be here long. That type of vibe.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
would have to want to be there long, and that wasn't in me. I knew it. I knew, but I got my 2 seasons in, and then I was like, this was dope. This was interesting. Yeah.
Cool. What was his name? Godfrey was on that show as well. Too.
Godfrey was on there too. It's funny what
Was it Matt Rife on it?
Yeah, Matt Rife was on there
Matt
too.
Rife, no,
way before me. But Godfrey too. He was on there because Godfrey was actually like at 7,000, 8,000 followers when I met him on Instagram specifically. This is like before everything, and me and him started collabing. Bruh,
I remember when y'all.
Godfrey's doing all type of stuff now.
Did you do a? I remember back in the day. I may be bugging out. I remember you guys did it like you guys did skits like he was your pops or something like that.
Yeah, he acted as my pops.
I thought that was your pops for a while, son. Yeah, for real.
That's so funny.
I really thought it was your pops.
Funny. He's not, but like they say we from the same tribe or something. That's funny.
Oh shit, that was.
I've been enjoying your skits with you playing your father with Jeffrey or something.
Jeff, yeah, right. The stepdad sketches.
So he's your so he plays your stepdad.
No, who?
No, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still stepping into the skit world, or you kind of weaning away from it, kind of in a way?
That'll always just be there.
Yeah,
that'll always be there.
You went to other
yeah.
Things now. Gotcha. You have any other plans? Anything that you can talk about on the show that you have anything coming?
Well, as far as TV film, this is the auditioning seasoning. This is the audition season right now, so that's what's going on with that. And like I said, tour is in discussion right now with the joint comedy tour thing, and creating more stuff as well, creating more content.
Yeah, hopefully with me. Hopefully.
So last time we had Clarity here, and he mentioned how he's been wanting to go on tour with just you guys. Is that still like in the works? Is that?
Would you be interested in doing that? Is that something you see yourself doing?
Yeah, I'd be interested in that as well. Yeah, it's that's kind of similar to the joint comedy tour thing that I was telling you about. But yeah, Clarity's my guy, and Clarity got his own style on stage too. He got his own style. He's him.
How was it? So I know you were in the movie Karen. How is that? Filming with like being having to bring like the racial that was going on around at the time with like.
Yeah, like That was a triggering film. I heard from a lot of people that have watched it. So that's one thing. And I already kind of felt like it was gonna be what it was gonna be while we was filming it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw what was going on, I'm like, wait, yeah, this is off the roof. Like, people are gonna be triggered.
Like that one scene where that you're in.
Came up to me in a
in
dinner
the
table,
yeah.
right?
How did that, like, you having to react that scene?
Yeah, I was so ready, but that's the thing. I mean, I was ready for all of that too, because it's like, it's like, what would you do in this situation?
Yeah.
And that's how I would act in that situation in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, even without the camera.
Right.
Yeah. So that was a blessing to film.
How was it? How is she? Like, because I know she's like,
She's
I
mad
love her.
sweet.
She's like, I loved her on Orange is the New Black. Oh my God.
No,
No,
go.
you're good.
I want to refill too.
I'll be crying, bro. Those two have me weak, bro. And you know I'll be killing your mother shit, right? You know I'll be killing your mother shit, right?
Yeah, I know.
I know. You know I'll be killing your mother shit, right? You be dripping sweat. I'm like, yo,
Adult Swim shit, bro.
how you got this mustache on? It look like
the powder
Smash
thing?
Sneakers, bro.
You think about the powder thing?
You look crazy.
The
Yeah.
baking soda thing?
Um,
Was it that?
no, he's
That
talking
was
about.
Jeffrey. Oh,
Yeah, he's
no.
talking about Jeffrey.
Yeah, when you put baking soda on your thing.
Baking soda.
My mom was like,
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
called me. She's like, yo no sé qué le pasa a Lorenzo. Porque
Nah, so it was like real.
Like, I asked her for baking soda, and she was like, and then I called her for something. She's like, mira, yo no sé lo que le pasa a Lorenzo. Se puso algo en la cara. Like, I don't know. And then I'm like, and then I saw him. Oh, mommy, it was for a video that he did. She didn't know what.
Oh man.
Oh my God, it was funny.
So you grew up with like a single mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you think like that shaped the way you maneuver? Like,
Right. So, and I would say, like, to be fair, my parents were together, but then of course separated at one point. But like you said, that just made me more relentless just in life, being the oldest and then her son, and you know what I mean, and put that battery in my back.
gotcha. Did they separated like later in your life, like teenager or like
Yeah, like
early?
later on.
Like 13, 14-ish?
Yeah, like 10 to 13 or something like that.
Okay.
Around there. It was like, it was starting to, yeah.
Yeah.
But did your father stay? Was he still in part of your life throughout that?
Yeah,
process?
yeah. Outside of that, he was still a part of my life. Just them specifically being together.
What's your relationship like with your family now?
It's great with my family. Like they seen me grow, a lot now, and I'm watching them grow, watch my siblings grow and stuff like that. Time is flying. Time feel like it's speeding up now. All that stuff.
They starting to grow. How old are your other siblings?
Man, it's a big age gap. I'm 29, and the youngest one is 6, right?
Ooh.
And then the oldest one is 15.
Mm.
So, yeah, my mom had me younger. Yeah.
How is it like growing up your sibling? How do they look up to you? Like they it's like regular to them, or they're like, yo, my brother is a star. Like,
Yeah, like I be wondering. I still don't know. I still don't know what goes on in their heads, but I know that they're aware of certain things. Especially the
ask
two
them?
oldest ones.
Yeah.
I don't ask them. I just be I just be a brother. Yeah.
Goes
Everything
through the
else is secondary.
Yeah, it's family first, and then that Hollywood stuff is not. It doesn't even matter in the family.
No.
Yeah.
Family is automatically first.
That's good. The family is me and Jenny, we're cousins. So family is like
So important for us.
very important for us, especially because we lost a really big part in our family. her brothers, my favorite cousins. We lost them both last year, so that even brought our family even crazier, closer together. Like to the point, it's just like now we can't. Now we're up everybody's ass. Like everybody's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I haven't heard from this person." And like,
locations on each other.
we have locations on each other. All that. Like,
so, and then that really like because in our family we have a lot of entrepreneurs. We're all busy people, but it takes loss like that to like really like step back and be like, okay, let me make time for my family. So how do you do that with your career and like everything that you got going on? Like make time for family.
I just call it time management. I'm just disciplined in creating time for what needs to be organized. So I'm just making sure that this time is for this part of my life. This time is for that part of my life.
All management.
And I stick by it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a couple friends like they tend to like they want to do the rap thing, but they overdo it and spend no time with family. You know what I'm saying? Or they get into like I even got a couple film people that do film with me, and they overdo it. I'm like, and then they got their wives beefing with them. So I'm like, bro, you got to put that time in, even if it's just that one Sunday.
Yes. Yeah. No, you have to balance it. No, you
balance.
Do.
It's
you
all
do.
about balance.
I get the work. I get the work. We all get the work, but you do though, because that's the other part of you at the same time. It's just the other part of you. Yeah. When you're not at work, what are you doing? You're with that side, right? So you got to make sure that side is just as happy too as the other side.
Do you also take time for yourself though, and what does that look like for you?
Traveling. Hell yeah.
So when you travel, do you vacation or you just travel?
Or are you like, well, when you're traveling,
it's vacation, but now it's also gonna be more so. It's gonna be more so adventure too. Just like
experiencing more things.
Just like all type of different things, not just like a place or like a sunny place, but like historical places and
So no work then when you're traveling. It's all travel. Like you're not
work might pop up. I might just pop out a camera. I might just pop out a camera.
I'm in between right now because I'm going to New York in like in the May 16th, somewhere around there, and I'm like I want to work, but I want to chill also, but I'm stuck in between. Like I'm like, ugh.
And that's where the balance comes in, man. You have to manage.
So you say like a lot of people, what do you like? I'm going back to help the people coming up. Do you say work, but like bust your ass, or like how do you go about it? Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, starting out
specifically, when is a breaking point where you're like, okay, I gotta step away, get a vacation, like chill. Like, when do you know? Because I used to be a writer, so it's like we get writer's block and stuff like that, and then you know when to like kind of like as a creative, even as far as editing videos and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll sit there and I can't even edit a video because like my creative is gone in that moment.
Well, you step away. Yeah, at that point you step away. You feel like you're getting that writer's block or whatever, step away, take some time for sure. Definitely, because you have to allow stuff to marinate, stuff to come in, all of that. So that means you got to be away from it in order for other things to come to you, so that you're not thinking about that at the time. It's when you're not thinking about it, then other stuff get to come in. If you're still on it thinking about it, I feel like low-key, I feel like the ideas, if you think of them as people, they're like, damn, he's so tense. I don't even want to go. I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to show him myself because he's so tense. Yeah. He's like, so like, oh, he's not looking. All right, go. He's not looking. Go. Get in his head. Pop in now. Get sexy. Get in his head. Take me. I'm the idea.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I'm an analogy guy. I always look at things through analogies and shit. I'm big on that.
So you would say like, going through life and navigating through life, that kind of helps you with your comedy. Like you'll see like, oh, that would be a funny bit.
And life literally, I feel, again, I speak for myself, life gives creativity to create. So life gives us this things that we'll put in the art when we go live it. We got to go live it and we bring it back. So you got to keep going back to go live it.
do you feel like you have to like go back into like go back to basics to when you're like having that, not having that creative thoughts, or just just going back to the beginning of when you started, or just going back to videos, or just
Oh, like even looking at older stuff and
yeah, older
stuff.
stuff.
Oh yeah,
If you're like just blocked, you can't.
yeah. I probably you could go back, look at the stuff you created beforehand. That's always dope too.
Have you ever
You
like
know.
reused any of your old skits, or like like?
I
Probably
feel
had a
like
different
now
look.
more so in this part of in this stage. Now I'll probably start going back and like remixing other things that was made too. Yeah, at this point. And making it even better, probably,
Yeah,
or
'cause
adding a
that's
different
cool.
coat to it, but the same concept.
Going back to like early, like you say, you going back to your earlier content and remixing it. Going back to early Renny, early, like let's say, like what was your like dream, like let's say 5 years old. What did you picture yourself being? Like this is who I want to be, even if it's silly. Like what was it?
Yeah, well, it was always TV. Like, yeah, like when I was younger, I would always tell my mom, like when I'm watching a award show or whatever, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be involved in whatever that is. I'm gonna be involved in it.
Is there anything in particular that made that bug like oh this is what I want to do, like
The feeling inside of me when I see people on TV that is doing the stuff that I like. For example, Jamie Foxx was a big inspiration. I done met Jamie and all of that, but
so
Jamie Foxx is one of my biggest inspirations. Specifically because it's not only acting or stand up. This guy sings. I do have a voice too. I can sing. You know what I mean?
Sing something for us real quick.
Put me on the spot. Nah, you know what I'm saying. But and then I also dance too. So like I could actually dance. You know what I mean? And then of course the acting and the comedy and stuff like that. But he has that triple threat thing that I always admired.
Yeah. And not a lot of people have that. Now I think, and nobody has.
Nah,
nobody.
Nah.
That's why I say I feel like he's not like acknowledged enough, like how he should be.
And I feel like he has been acknowledged, but then again, yeah, that is true too. That means that it's so much that it should be even more acknowledgement, I guess.
He's acknowledged, but not where I think he should be. He should be
it's
up
so
there.
Crazy,
like,
yeah.
Because he's such a who knows how to make music good, do comedy, stand up good,
play the piano,
Everything.
instruments,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
impersonations,
movies. Like come on, acting. Come
it's
on,
a lot. It's a lot, man.
Do
I've been in Dude Crib and all that. Yo,
for real?
Nah, I checked off some stuff so far. I still got a lot of stuff to check off, but I done checked off some stuff.
What's your checklist? Share it with us.
I would have. Damn, I can't.
Bucket list?
I can't even recall all of them right now. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
But yeah, like I said, like the way I ended up at his house was I did a job at the BET Award show, and they called me out there to do partnerships with McDonald's actually, and I did some other stuff with BET, and then there was an after party after the award show at Jamie's crib. That's what happened, and I ended up going, and I saw him, and then a whole lot of other people that was at the house, and Chris Brown and Trey is in there, and like Keisha Cole, and like. It was just...
It was like a surreal moment
again,
for you.
I'm 22, 23, and like my head is spinning, man. Like, it's crazy.
What are some other highlights like of your career and people that don't know you or like know your full journey? Like what has been like those key points that you're like, wow, like I can't believe this happened?
Being on movie sets too and filming movies, you know what I mean? As well. Like that's of course like that's one of the biggest chip offs, as far as like what I was thinking about as a little boy. So that definitely is high in the highlights, and seeing people that I respect on set and that I've been watching since a child.
Is there something that your fans don't know about you, like based on just?
I speak Creole.
Okay. Speak something.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could trust you now. You're not singing. You're not singing for us. We haven't seen a dance.
I got you right now. C'est haïtien mouillé.
Okay.
What did you just say?
I'm Haitian.
I only know curse words, so I'm like, take it there. And it's terrible.
Okay, now sing something.
Do 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 do. Nah. I don't like you. You see, if
Now dance. Nah.
if I wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like my voice is a little raspy right now.
I mean,
No, you're fine.
You could do it.
We do have a studio in the next room though.
Hold on. I think this is a Tyrese song. Hold on. And I got allergies.
Okay, no
I'm
excuses.
trying to tell you,
On the spot, let's go.
Hopefully it's not terrible.
I gotta make sure I'm clear. Sweet. That's a test run. It's a test run. It's a test run. Test run. Damn, the phlegm is really killing me.
I heard
Y'all
it though.
lucky I'm
I
doing
heard the
this shit.
notes. I
Yeah.
heard the
Y'all
notes.
lucky
got
I'm
this.
doing
Come
this
on.
shit.
Nah, I heard
Come
it.
on, Renny, let's
Cause
go.
No,
you're
we
taking
heard-
a lot out of me.
I heard the
I heard him sing before. He sings. He can sing. He's singing.
All right. Sweet, sweet lady,
Okay.
would you be my sweet lover all the time? I'll be there when you need me.
You worried me in the beginning there. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I don't even have the right tone in my nostrils, my sinuses.
you
I was like, is he joking? Is it, oh,
My
okay.
sinuses.
He hit the high note. I was like, whoo.
That was awesome.
That was good. That was good
Thank
though.
you.
That ain't shit.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
Good shit. Good shit. All right, we got a studio next door. We're gonna
We got a
we're
studio
gonna
next
get
door.
rocking, yo.
You can get on the track with Alana.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not.
Right.
Like, what I did want to ask, like, so what part of your personal life you don't share at all, like on social media, or that you like to keep private from the fans and everybody?
I could be an introvert too. I know I seem like out and stuff like that. But
You a Pisces. You out.
No, he's introvert.
You guys
for
are
real.
emotional too. Emotional.
but that's where the intro come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could be closed off too as well. You know.
You gotta like get it out of him.
Mhm.
Talk to him.
Oh, it got to be a vibe. I got to be somewhere. I got to be like the energy.
You actually were a lot more calmer than the previous Pisces I met. I met some Pisces that are out there and they let you know who they are the first 5 minutes you meet them.
Yeah.
Life
you-
calmed me down.
Yeah, you see more.
Life calmed me
A
down.
lot of
Reserved.
entertainers are Pisces though, which is a crazy thing.
really?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, no, it's passionate people.
So you said that it
Yes.
calmed you down, like life calmed you down. So like in the beginning, before life calmed you down, were you out there like?
Yeah.
What calmed you
Oh.
down?
Just going through hardships and stuff, and like you know, like family stuff or stuff like that. Family situations or stuff in my career that I'm trying to like, or like people that I come across along my career path that I learned from, you know, whether it's good or bad, stuff like that. You know.
You take something from it and just
Mhm.
keep it moving, keep it pushing. You seem like the personality. I'm only known you for about an hour now, but you seem like the person that you go through things, but you know how to.
How to use it for greatness.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to learn that early in life. Yeah,
Mhm.
how to flip and use it for something. Definitely.
I'm learning how to actually do that now.
Alchemist.
I'm in my 30s now, and I just learned how to do that.
Yo, sooner than later.
takes
Sooner than later.
Yeah.
You know? What about if you was in your 50s, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then you learned it,
Yeah. Facts.
you know?
Do you ever use like some of those hardships as a source of your like comedy? Like
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Like it comes through in my content a lot, you know? Comes through on my stand-up material as well. Yeah, this comes back to when I mentioned going to live it and then creating it.
Renny, you've been a great guest. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
you.
Very
Hopefully,
thankful.
hopefully next time you come to Orlando, bro, it's for much longer.
Oh yeah, nah. We
Yes.
got to do like
Like-
5, 6, 7.
No. When you come out
Days
here, we gotta
about it.
work though. We
We
gotta
got-
work.
Yeah.
We gotta work,
Gotta
man.
get this short film with clarity. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We
There's a lot of things you can do here for sure.
No, the facts. No,
yeah.
definitely would link you up. Maybe do some stand up, like
You know, stop in somewhere. You know,
Yeah,
Mhm.
some
yeah,
time.
yeah. We gotta definitely do something. But I appreciate you coming to Orlando.
Mhm.
Appreciate you coming to Taste Studios and vibing and chopping it up with us. Man, that's no more, man. You a good dude, man. And
Absolutely.
I don't say that loosely. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I enjoy my time here as well. Likewise, absolutely,
Appreciate you.
man.
You're a friend of the show, man. Anytime you're in Orlando, swing through.
Yes,
Bring your
sir.
friends. So we had clarity on the previous
Yes,
episode.
sir.
Yet to be
sir.
released.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
We actually need to bring. Next time you come back, we have to actually bring
Both
clarity
of you
too.
guys,
Well, he was
yeah.
supposed to come. When is he coming out?
Yeah, he actually called me. I'm gonna call him back.
Oh, okay.
Next episode, when clarity comes through, we actually gonna have a whole different camera setup, so we'll be able to get him in easily. So there'll be
Got you.
yeah. We upgrading. We're making a little money now.
Heck yeah.
Alright,
Heck yeah.
Hey, it's time to upgrade, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we out here, man. This is the High Hanging Fruit Podcast. This is your boy Freddie on Focus.
That's your girl Jennifer Lynn.
Dee Dee.
It's your boy Renny. Let's get it.
We outie, baby.
Bye.
How long was that?
Thanks, Brian.
3 hours.